K. Yes, Kim Kardashian. Here's an article here, a quick read. It says Kim Kardashian turns her back on her only true talent, stealing the aesthetic of Black women. And here is Kim K. So the article reads, in a recent discussion with Interview magazine, Kim Kardashian again set the internet ablaze with controversy. It wasn't just the September cover image in which the reality star shows her bare backside in a jockstrap that caused the stir. It was Kardashian lamenting about how some of her biggest critics have said for years that she has no talent. She retorts, quote, I'm like, well, we have a TV show, but just because we're not singing and dancing and acting on the show doesn't mean that the fame didn't come from that. But then I would write that as a hashtag, not bad for a girl with no talent. Because people used to be like, well, what do you do? What's your talent? And I'm like, didn't know I needed one. Kardashian continues, I can give you a million blanking talents. I can cook well, use my toes for anything. I can tell you the weirdest blanking SHIT on the planet. But I think my talent is marketing and the business behind selling products and knowing what the customer wants and making it feel attainable, but also a bit unattainable at the same time. I wouldn't say that's a talent. I think it's a bit of magic and business savvy. Maybe it is talent, I don't know, end quote. It's not surprising that the mother of four wouldn't acknowledge her real talent, profiting from the aesthetic of Black women. Kardashian has become infamous for her curvaceous body. She denies it is surgically enhanced, which was underscored with her 2014 Paper magazine cover. The featured photo drew comparisons to Sarjite Bartman, which is basically, she was considered Sarah Bartman, who hailed from South Africa and was known as Hottentot Venus. Bartman was a Black woman who was forced to have her body exoticized, become a public spectacle for white people. I'll read that again. Bartman was a Black woman who was forced to have her exoticized body become a public spectacle for white people. Kardashian, on the other hand, has gone to extreme lengths to achieve this, and her look includes having plump lips, a protruding posterior, and heavy amounts of contoured makeup. Over the years, her and her family have not only been accused of cultural appropriation, think cornrows, yucky ponytails, acrylic nails, but Kim herself has been called out for wearing blackface. In 2017, the allegations were heavy as her skin was noticeably darker in photos for her KKW Beauty marketing campaign. The backlash was so bad that she eventually switched out the images. She was also accused of copying Black fashion for a Vogue cover story that ran earlier this year. Her personal life, which consists of her high-profile relationships with several Black men, is also another way Kardashian monetized proximity to Black culture. She also used Black women as surrogates for two of her children. Perhaps she doesn't consider her ability to steal from Black women a talent as much as an obsession. And as Kim knows, America will go above and beyond to make sure Black women never receive their due. And a big supporter of this, I would say, America, would also be Black men. Yeah. So, Sarah Bartman, some of the pictures I find very degrading and insulting, so I'm not going to show the ones naked. But here, as you can see, a decent picture. You can see she has a protruding rear end. Sarah Bartman. You can go ahead and Google the photos. Basically on display, just being exploited. Now, Kim Kardashian, she's done the same thing. Now, let me ask you this question, and it is what it is. What if a black woman did all that? Because you hear a whole bunch of, oh, these Instagram, IG got these fake this and fake that. I hear some black men saying that on the internet, spending all this money. But here's the problem, though. I just haven't seen him, and maybe there are some. I just haven't seen them. I just haven't seen them criticize Kim K. I just haven't. I haven't seen a lot of black men criticize Kim K for her copying or stealing here, as this article, and I agree, the aesthetic of black women. So black women, if they have a small rear and they're going to get these injections, oh, you're going to hear some black men complain. But you're not complaining about Kim K doing it. So that would only lead me to believe that's just one more thing for you to pick out about black women. Her butt, the girl, we already know you weren't born that way. Look at Courtney. She kind of looking like Pancake to me. Not far from it. There's no way in the world you were born that way. When you first came out, you didn't have that rear end. But I get it. It's a JBW moment. It's all right. It's all right. Just be white. Why aren't the black men talking about her getting a rear end like a black woman? And that it is what it is. It's okay because I guess, again, besides JBW, it's okay if you do that and it's wrapped in white skin. Then it's saying that's what girls do. Stealing the aesthetic of black women. She wears weave. Yak. Y'all got to say something about that? Black men's dusties. Because only a dust bucket was pretty much on a regular basis, just down women's looks aesthetically, really. But when she does it, oh my goodness, it's okay. The dust, the yapping of the dusty seems to go away. But when black women do, you spend all that money on weave. I wonder how much. I guarantee you, Kim Kardashian spent a whole lot of money on weave and lip injections and getting her booty done. I'm sure she does more than black women would spend. You know, all that money on weave. Fine, getting these butt injections. A black woman, something happens to her, you'll find a dust bucket. Oh, well, she left that alone. But I'm just trying to understand, where is that slick mouth when it comes to Kim K? But I get it. There's a lady, they had this show, I think it's Little Women LA. And she was the one from Russia. She's married to a black man, wearing weave and had butt injections. And I thought, so when black women do, we complain about it. She's from Russia. Weaved up, butt injections on the show. So it lets you know the self-hatred is strong. Because when other women do it in the BC, when other women do it, as long as it's not black women, guess what? The dust buckets, guess what? They don't see anything wrong. They don't see anything wrong. Why? It speaks volumes. The self-hatred is that strong. So yeah, she's been able to commercialize, everywhere. She's been able to market herself. And it is a physique. It is the physique of a black woman. It is. Sarah Bartman. Again, here's a decent photo. You can go ahead, and I'm seeing it. Everybody's seen it. But again, I'm not going to show those photos of her in the museum unclothed. I'm just not going to do that. But that's a good question. She's pretty much copied her, which came natural, by the way. She's copied an African woman. But black women do it. Oh my, let the judgment begin. But I get it. Because Dusties, especially when they're self-hating, the reason that you do not condemn or even say the same things do not apply to Kim Kardashian. You don't condemn because guess what? I get it. In your mind, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Just be white. The Dusties don't condemn. Why? Because they like it. As long as it's in white skin. I get it. You don't like yourself. And I don't feel sorry for you because something's wrong with you. But I get it. You hate yourself so strong, and you really don't want to try to improve yourself being a black person, so you're just trying to gravitate and praise the white skin. But when black women do it, oh my gosh. So that tells you, sadly, there's something mentally wrong. It does. Someone has a big rear end, be it black or white, doesn't matter. It's a big rear end. But when the black women get the surgery done, oh, you'll hear some dust bucket hollering about it. Kim K does it. Crickets. So that's my commentary, my point of view. You may differ, and it's okay. Let me know. Feel free to let me know what you guys think. Agree to disagree. Hey, it's cool. I can respect the difference of opinion, but that's what I think. And yes, that's her true talent. I totally agree. Stealing the aesthetic of black women. I totally agree with the article. Has she done some good work? Yeah, about helping, I guess, with inmates. But yeah, this right here, I totally agree. And then, even though she had the black lawyer, two female lawyers doing the work, of course she put herself out front because she funded it. Give herself some points. Then I think to myself, why couldn't Kanye do it? That's a different video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Ladies, keep your head on the swivel. Be alert. You already know it's too much dust out there. Simply Said here on YouTube, and I'm out.